So since it's been a fast-paced development story all through this morning, let's quickly take you through the top developments we're picking up. BJP, first up, has fact-checked the Aam Aadmi Party's claims on the Delhi model. So the BJP has come out with a rebuttal, and we're talking about the article that it has cited in Khaleej Times, saying that how is it possible that the same article, the same language has been used in the New York Times article as well. So the BJP claiming that the New York Times article on the Aam Aadmi Party is a paid article, that it's a paid news article by the Aam Aadmi Party. Furthermore, the Aam Aadmi Party has alleged that the centre is now jealous of Kejriwal's popularity, and that's the main reason behind these kind of allegations, behind the CBI action, and the CBI is acting on behest of the BJP. That's the allegation that has been coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party since a while now, even with regards to Satyendra Jain. Also, second CBI team has now reached Anand Tiwari's residence. The current Excise Department chief, currently a CBI team is at his residence as well, and CBI raids also went underway. The former Delhi Excise Commissioner. So we have raids that went on at the former Delhi Excise Commissioner, a CBI team that is currently present at the current Delhi Excise Commissioner's residence, Anand Tiwari's residence. Also, remember how CBI raids have been ongoing since this morning at Manish Sisodia's residence. So those are the kind of developments we've been picking up. Let me go across to Nilashish, my colleague, who's joining us live. Nilashish, we've been seeing the kind of political responses that have been coming in essentially with regards to these raids. Now, we do see a lot of CBI action currently in the national capital. If you could just quickly, for viewers tuning in this afternoon, help us understand what the current situation is.
Well, yes, absolutely. As far as the residence of Manish Sisodia is concerned, CBI teams there conducting raids at Anand Tiwari's residence as well. A little while ago, the former Excise Commissioner A. Gopi Krishna's residence was also being raided. In fact, a few moments ago, the CBI team left from here. Of course, this is in connection to the alleged scam as far as the new excise policy is concerned, when it has been alleged that there has been corruption, given the fact that certain private liquor barons were favored by the Delhi government. The BJP questioning the entire scheme, the policy, and asking why is it that if there was absolutely no problem with it, on the 30th of July, the Delhi government decided to revoke it or recall the particular scheme. Now, also, the Aam Aadmi Party alleges that there have been attempts to malign the government because of its alleged popularity increasing over the last few months, citing the article in New York Times saying that the praise that came in for Delhi's education system, the Delhi model as they call it, is not something that is sitting well with the ruling dispensation as far as the centre is concerned, and they are jealous of the growing popularity. Therefore, they are using the central agency to in fact target leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party. Of course, Aam Aadmi Party's political opponents, the BJP as well as Congress in Delhi, have alleged that the articles are paid for, that even if those articles were
that's where this entire episode took an extremely interesting turn. Nilashish, this is the ongoing fight over the New York Times article, because this is the very article that was cited by each and every Aam Aadmi Party leader who came out in defense of Manish Sisodia. Now remember, we're talking about the New York Times article that was published for the Aam Aadmi Party government. The BJP, now in a scathing attack on the Arvind Kejriwal government, has questioned the party. They've said that how is it that there was a similar article that appeared in two global papers, namely the New York Times, also the Khaleej Times. Now, without change in words of the article, the BJP says this is impossible, and that's exactly what is why it is reflective of a paid news piece. That's exactly the allegation that has been leveled against the Aam Aadmi Party by the BJP. Several leaders of the BJP have been taking to Twitter ever since, putting out these two articles, and have been questioning how is it that similar pictures, similar language, so on, so that the headline of the two articles is also same. How is it that this was happened? The only possible reason they see behind this is a paid plug. That's what the allegation of the BJP is. Let's listen into some responses coming in.
एक दिन में दो खबर दो अखबारों में लगती है और दोनों में सेम ही फोटो लगती है और वर्ड टू वर्ड सेम लिखा जाता है, तो वो क्या होगा? क्या वो जेन्युइन होगी न्यूज? ये दोनों अखबार का फोटो है, एक है न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स, एक है खलीज टाइम्स। दोनों में जो रिपोर्टर है एक ही रिपोर्टर है, उसको क्या मानेंगे? उसको तो ऐड ही मानेंगे। अभी अरविंद केजरीवाल ने खुद ही प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बोला कि न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स में फोटो लगाना आसान नहीं होता, बड़ा मुश्किल से छपती है। तो उनको मालूम होगा उन्होंने कितना पैसा दिया, रिपोर्टर को कैसे सेट किया, कितने मुश्किल से ये फोटो लगी।
न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स में जो ये आर्टिकल जो छपा है, जिसके आधार पर ये वर्ल्ड क्लास एजुकेशन मॉडल की बातें कर रहे हैं, ऐसा ही हूबहू आर्टिकल खलीज टाइम्स में छपा है और यहां तक कि फोटोज और वर्ड्स भी सेम हैं दोनों आर्टिकल के। अगर न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स ने बहुत रिसर्च करके तथाकथित रूप से ये कहा हो कि लिसन, ये इनका वर्ल्ड क्लास मॉडल है एजुकेशन का, हम इस पर स्टोरी कर रहे हैं, ये कोई एडवर्टाइजमेंट दी हुई या ये प्लांटेड वो इस प्रकार की चीज ना हो, तो दोनों आर्टिकल्स में उसी समय पर उसी डेट पीरियड में सेम फोटोज और सेम वर्डिंग्स के साथ कैसे आर्टिकल्स छप सकते हैं, वो भी दो ऐसे अखबार में?
Well, there is one thing that the Aam Aadmi Party has been saying since the very beginning. Even today, we've seen the Aam Aadmi Party leaders come out and make the same very claim, saying that it is the BJP that is rattled by Aam Aadmi Party's international fame. So once again, they've claimed this is vendetta against the BJP, against the Aam Aadmi Party by the BJP, and the Aam Aadmi Party has gone on to allege that the centre is nothing but jealous of the Delhi government's growing popularity.
आज तक कभी भाजपा के किसी नेता की खबर तो छपी नहीं। अगर पेड न्यूज है तो सबसे ज्यादा पैसा तो भाजपा के पास है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी अपने आप को दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी पार्टी कहती है, सबसे अमीर पार्टी है, तो उसे तो रोज फ्रंट पेज पे होना चाहिए न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स के। अगर न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स को कोई खरीद सकता है तो ये तो हास्यास्पद बयान है, इन पे क्या बेफजूल की चर्चा की जाए।
Nilashish continues to stay on with us. So very interesting responses coming in. The first allegation came in from several leaders of the BJP who have questioned the similarity that these two articles bring with themselves. The Aam Aadmi Party, very slyly dodging the main question, have in fact countered the BJP, saying that it is not so easy. Rather, have questioned the BJP. Is it as easy to take over a leading news publication such as New York Times? So very interesting responses coming in. Nilashish.
Well, definitely the political war of words has been out in the open ever since the CBI reached Manish Sisodia's residence today earlier in the morning. Of course, the BJP making very pointed allegations about the corruption, the alleged corruption, the alleged links of the Aam Aadmi Party with liquor barons, and saying, in fact, countering the Aam Aadmi Party's claims that the central government is jealous of its growing popularity by citing the New York Times article. The BJP saying that it is a paid piece, all the pictures are the same in not just the New York Times, the Khaleej Times article as well. The words, the headlines are very similar. And how exactly is it possible that the same reporter is the one who is being used for these particular articles in two different publications? Of course, the Aam Aadmi Party stating that it is not that easy to get advertisements in a leading publication such as the New York Times, and saying that if it was that easy, why doesn't the BJP do that? Why they're the richest party in the world is what they say. However, clear pointed allegations from the BJP saying that Arvind Kejriwal himself knows how difficult it is to get an article, get an advertisement published in the New York Times, because he's been a part of it, he's done it.
If we talk about the last couple of hours and the official responses coming in from the Aam Aadmi Party, there are several issues that the CBI is looking at. We know that, this is all based on the Delhi Chief Secretary's report to the Lieutenant Governor, in which, the Chief Secretary mentioned the 144 crore rupees waiver. They also spoke of undue benefit to liquor licensees. Now that this article has come up, the BJP has also pointed out certain irregularities and have demanded answers from the Aam Aadmi Party. No direct answers so far have been given by the AAP.
Well, yes, absolutely. As you pointed out, between the report that was submitted showed certain irregularities, basis which the Lieutenant Governor not only took action against 11 officials, but ordered the vigilance to take disciplinary action as well. 11 of these officials were suspended. We are in fact outside the residence of the former Excise Commissioner at that time. He was the Excise Commissioner at that time, A. Gopi Krishna, whose residence was raided for about 6 hours by the CBI today. He, of course, is in Daman and Diu at this point. So now the CBI team has left after recovering a few documentary evidences that they might have required. But yes, as far as the allegations are concerned, they're serious ones about links to private liquor barons and giving kickbacks to them, benefits accruing to them. However, the question that is most important from the BJP standpoint is that why was it taken back? Why was the policy recalled? If there was no issue with the policy, as the Aam Aadmi Party says, why does the Aam Aadmi Party not answer direct questions as far as the loss to the public exchequer is concerned, because of the report that was submitted last time, which indicated approximately a 35% loss. Dips as far as revenue are concerned were also a point in question. So questions being raised as far as the alleged scam is concerned, about alleged kickbacks, and the link that Aam Aadmi Party might have had to these private liquor barons in actually going ahead and implementing the excise policy that is under the scanner at this point.
Yes, and then comes the question by the BJP asking the Aam Aadmi Party as to why is it that they decided, after all of those corruption allegations surfaced, why is it that they decided to go back to the old excise policy? More reactions coming in. Stay on with us, Nilashish.
Just your bite. So CBI has raided Manish Sisodia's residence. What is your comment on that?
देखिए, न्यूयॉर्क टाइम्स के फ्रंट पेज पे मनीष जी की फ़ोटो छपी है, जिसमें दिल्ली में जो एजुकेशन सेक्टर में काम हुए, रेवोल्यूशनरी काम हुए, और अरविंद केजरीवाल का जो गवर्नेंस मॉडल है उसके बारे में अच्छे तरीके से कवर किया गया है। पूरी दुनिया में आज ये अखबार के थ्रू ये क्लियर है कि अरविंद केजरीवाल का जो मॉडल है गवर्नेंस का, उसके बारे में चर्चा हो रही है। पूरी दिल्ली में जो स्वास्थ्य और शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में जो क्रांतिकारी काम हुए, वो देश में नहीं, दिल्ली में नहीं, लेकिन पूरे दुनिया में उसकी चर्चा है। सीबीआई की रेड पहले भी हुई है, ईडी की रेड भी पहले भी हुई है, मनीष सिसोदिया जी के यहाँ भी हुई है पहले। ये कोई नई बात नहीं है, पहले भी कुछ नहीं मिला था, और मैं पूरे दावे के साथ, पूरे यकीन के साथ कहता हूँ कि इस बार भी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा। लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से ये जो रेड्स हैं, ये भ्रष्टाचार के खिलाफ नहीं है। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी की जो लोकप्रियता है, जो दिन पर दिन बढ़ती जा रही है, अलग अलग जगह से जो अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को हर कोने से देश में जो उनको समर्थन मिल रहा है, जो उनके बढ़ते हुए कदम है, कहीं ना कहीं भाजपा जो है इनसे बुखलाई हुई है, और उन बढ़ते हुए कदम को भाजपा रोकना चाहती है।
All right, so you heard Kailash Gehlot, Delhi Minister, once again toe a similar line, say that this kind of action has been mounted by several probe agencies against several Aam Aadmi Party leaders who have not been able to find a single evidence. Let's see how it plays out. Interesting political reactions coming in. For the moment, slipping on a very short break.